Okay, now that you've folded all your pieces, now we're ready to start assembling our cave and taping it all together. I know it says to use glue, but I found using small little pieces of tape to actually be a little bit easier. And again, the pieces of tape you need are just tiny, even little pieces of tape. Okay, so here's how you make your cave. The back of your cave is going to be piece number 1, and that's what we're going to start with. And then the cards just go in order 1, and in front of that will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And piece 8 will represent the entrance, the first card of our cave. So this is going to be the very back of our cave. And so you're going to take piece 1 and piece 2. Now it's important that the numbers, when you start assembling this, you want the number to be close to the table so that you put these, you stack them in the correct order and in the right direction. Okay, so you're going to start with piece 1. Make sure your number is at the bottom, and piece 2, and make sure the number 2 is at the bottom. And what you're going to do is you're going to place piece 2 just inside piece 1. Okay, and then to tape it, here's what I do. I slide piece 2 forward. And I'm holding it. And this is where you might want to ask your partner for a little bit of help if you need an extra pair of hands. But you're just going to move piece number 2 forward, okay? And I'm using the line here on piece 1. I want to have piece 2 fit right there along the glue line for piece number 1. So I'm going to line those 2 up. And I'm just pinching them with my finger and holding them still. And again, if you need help, ask your partner. I just take a piece of tape and I just put a piece of tape right there that holds piece 2 slightly in front of piece 1. And I'm going to tape the other side. So again, I'm going to slide piece 2 forward. And I'm just pinching it and holding it still. Okay. And then I take my second piece of tape and I tape those 2 sides together so that when you're done, you have started to see the assembly of your cave. Okay, so here's the opening of the cave. Okay, piece number 1. Oops, my tape came loose. There you go. So then piece number 1 is the very back of the cave, and you can start to see where piece 2 represents the opening of the cave. Then you're going to take piece 3 and you're just going to repeat what we just did. You're going to put piece 3 right on top of piece 2. Grab another couple little pieces of tape. And I'm going to slide piece 3 forward. Okay. And I'm just pinching it with my fingers, and I'm going to put another piece of tape right there that holds piece 3 onto piece 2. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same with the other side. I'm going to hold piece 3 out in front of piece 2 and take my next piece of tape and put it on the outside. So you can start to see the cave is starting to take shape. You can start to see the shape of the cave. Okay, so again, this is piece 1, piece 2, piece 3. And again, just make sure every single time you tape the piece on that the number is close to the table so that you're taping them in the right direction. Okay, so go ahead, tape piece 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 in this pattern. Keep taping, and when you're done, you should have your cave totally assembled.